How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. And as you can see today, we have a player who in real life they said he was so good they named him twice. It is of course Okocha. So we're going to see if he's any good on this game, see if he's worth naming twice and having two looks at this card. Will he be any good? Will he be bad? Will he be shite? Will he be brilliant? Today we find out everything, and today has a brand new twist. Now, normally you just get my rating, my value for coins. Today, we get your rating as well. I put a vote out on Twitter, and right now, it's got over 2,000 votes. So, yeah, it's quite conclusive, that. And you'll see that towards the end of the review. So, lads, if you do enjoy, smash it like on it straight away. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this one. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. And if you're wondering where kind of my FUT Champs gameplay is, it'll be coming tomorrow, but I've got to warn you, we didn't do too good. We're not doing too good. I've got 15 games left, and I'm not even going to tell you my record because it is shockingly shite. This new patch, I'm having to get used to it all over again. I'm really having to get used to this game all over again because, as you know, last year was all about the quick passing, quick movement, quick counter-attack, stuff like that. This year, now since this patch has come out, you've got to slow right down. You've got to play the possession game, and you've got to slow your play right down to a walking speed at times. And it is frustrating, but I will get used to it. And yeah, I promise you that I will get used to it in the future. So the team in the background is my weekend league team, minus Bergkamp. So in terms of the formation that do run, it's a 4-2-3-1. So Okocha, he's not playing striker, he's playing cam. Ronaldo's playing striker. At Ram is Mbappe, at Lam is Griezmann. Then we have Mathias and Blanc as the CDMs. We have Walker, Ferdinand, Ramos, Jordi Alba, and David De Gea. So lads, let's get into the review. So here we go. Now, of course, what I always say with these prime icons, this one came out on Thursday alongside Inzaghi. You get the loan ones and you get the full ones. Now, I always say this, try before you buy. Get the loan version because his current price as the Prime SBC, the full entirety of the card, is 480 to 500k on both the Xbox and the PlayStation. Try before you buy because you could pay a vast amount of coins for a player that you don't enjoy and you're stuck with him in your club unless you want to trade him in the future, which for a Prime SBC, it might be worth trading him in. You know that because he is 90 rated, and some of the higher ones, like maybe like an R9, might require a central card, so Okocha could come in handy. But for putting him in your team, that's an expensive fee to pay if you don't like the card. And in terms of stats, it looks all gravy. Then you look at his finishing of 79, you look at his stamina, shockingly bad, the strength of 62, and the aggression, it's not aggressive in the slightest. 41 aggression. Jesus Christ, and his long pass as well. The passing kind of category is boosted up by his free kicks because, as you know, in real life, this guy was a master at free kicks, especially in his Fenerbahce days, which, of course, this was based off. This Prime Icon is based off the Fenerbahce days where he did score the most amount of goals in the season. So why is he finishing 79? I will never understand that. But he's got some outstanding stats like ball control 94, agility 94, dribbling 97. He's got 89 long shots, 87 shot power. And like I was saying, his most prolific year was in Fenerbahce, where he scored 32 times in 79 games. So why is his finishing so damn low? Many of his goals came from free kicks. His quality set pieces making him a threat from anywhere around the penalty area. I agree. So why is his finishing so bad? But anyways, guys, we're going to get into the clips, and straight away, I will tell you, Okocha is, he's just said, he's dangerous outside the area. He's a threat from anywhere on the field outside the area because his shot power, his long shots coming into play, his finishing not so much. So what you want to do with this card, get the ball in these situations, either blast them or finesse them. Look at that strike. That is peak perfect into the back of the net. So if you're not kind of finding your rhythm with the Okocha card and you're wondering, he can't finish for shit, his consistency's bad, he's not good in front of goal, I agree with all of those statements. So what you want to try is scoring different techniques. Outside the area is one, and outside the area is where he's the most dangerous. It really, really is. Outside the area is where he was the most dangerous to me. Inside the area, what you want to do is dribble around until you win a penalty. That is basically what I did with this card, as Walker gets the ball, plays in Okocha. Look at that strike. Weak for OP, back of the net, and he does make a fusion. You are back out of the game. So in terms of pros, we've got 4. In terms of cons, we've got another 4 because he does have a lot of cons, and it does work against the card. And should we start on the cons? Normally I start on the pros, but let's hammer straight into the cons. Strength. He's as weak as a fart in a paper bag that's got a hole in it. The fart's already gone. He's literally a paper bag. He is so damn weak, it is ridiculous. The aggression doesn't help. It's like 41 aggression, which it's so bad. With his 62 strength, it's even worse. So he's not combative in the challenge whatsoever. If he's got someone on his shoulder, he's lost the ball. As you know now, the gameplay is slower. You're going to have a lot more shoulder-to-shoulder action on the field, and that's the CDMs coming together with your cams, the centre-backs coming together with your strikers, your full-backs. That was amazing from Ronaldo, by the way, and a good header inside the area from JJ Okocha. But like I was saying, with his strength, he's not strong, and he will lose the ball, despite his evasiveness in the challenge, which he does evade well from time to time. But if he does get touched, you can bet your bloody mortgage he is going to the ground like a sack of shite outside the area. Brilliant footwork, and he does win a penalty. Like I said, inside the area, just work the footwork, do some skills, win a penalty, easy as peas. The pace on this card, we're going to his pros now, is acceleration. Acceleration? Of course that's pace, but it's exhilarating. That's the word I was looking for. The pace is exhilarating because he's so fast at what he does. Every movement is fast. Whether you turn sideways, you turn back over, you sprint, you do that pace burst. He is fast, 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 fast every single time as he dispatches the penalty there in the background. His pace is 90 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. So, we're like a hunter on that. It goes to like 94 sprint speed and a 99 acceleration, which is fantastic for any card on this game. But I put a Maestro on him, and he was just as fast as I could imagine him being anyway. So, yeah, if you want to stick a Maestro on him, by all means do that. It boosts a lot of good things that enhances what he's already got as Ronaldo. Kind of holds on the ball. I held on the ball for quite a while because the Okocha on the ground, plays the Okocha inside the area, takes a little bit composure sometimes to put it in, but like I was saying, inside the area, he's very, very inconsistent. That's why I've got finishing as the corner and inconsistent as the con, because not only is he inconsistent in his finishing, he's inconsistent in his performances, which, yeah, that goes against the card massively, because on this game, you want a consistent player. You want to know what you're going to do with the player at all times. You want them to be consistent in front of goal, consistent on the dribble, consistent on the pass, consistent on everything, the movement especially, but he's not. And one of the reasons on the movement is his work rates. He's quite lazy. Look at him, man. He's just floating around like a bee. Then he gets free because the defender or the midfielder walks away, and he does score the goal because outside the area, he is dangerous. But he needs to get on the ball. You need to force him the ball, basically. You seen what I did there with Griezmann. I held the ball for so long, I was actually getting bored. I was getting bored of holding the ball. Then he shook off his man just because his man ran away. Simple as that. He wasn't marking. Okocha got the space, and Okocha did punish the team. But again, it is forced. It is very forced, and it does work against the card because you don't want to force things with midfielders or strikers or wingers on this game. You want it to come naturally, and with JJ Okocha, it really doesn't come naturally to his game. So the pros then, of course, the 5-star skills. That is a massive pro for any card on this game. Pace, dribbling, shot power, long shots, that could come in there, curve could come into there. I mean, he's got a lot of pros. Ball control could come into there. His evasiveness in the challenge could come into there. But he's got a hell of a lot of cons, including the strength, the work rates, the finishing, and the inconsistency, which he does provide. So all in all, like I did say, you get a say in this now. And if you want to see it in future reviews in the future in terms of handing your rating across, it will be on Twitter at Marshall89HD. If you're not following, what are you doing? Follow over on there, and you will get an insight into reviews that's coming up in the future. And you can vote for your ratings on every single player, even if you haven't used them, lads. Even if you haven't used them, just by looking at the stats, you give me an average of what you do think about the card. So, my thinking about the card, I like him, but at the same time, I hate him. He's like Marmite. He really is. You either love him or you hate him. It's like there's no middle ground. There's not like, I reasonably like this guy. He's good enough for the team. You either love him or you hate him. So all in all, for me, he's getting a rating of an 8.0. And for a prime icon, that is very, very low. Why is it so low? Because I reckon there's a lot of cams on this game, or wide plays that you can move to cam, that offers so much more, or the same, so much more of the same. And yeah, it's just really not good for a prime icon, especially in 90 rated prime icon, which I was looking forward to. I'm not going to lie, I was looking forward to a JJ Okocha prime since he got announced. I really, really was, because JJ Okocha, I watched him in the Premier League, light up the Premier League with his skills, and skills that no other player normally does in the Premier League because it's that physical. But JJ Okocha had this kind of style to him, this kind of Ronaldinho-esqueness for the Premier League, which the Premier League did lack at the time. And, yeah, I was looking forward to this card. Unfortunately, it didn't live up to expectations. Value for coins, 5.0, because I reckon this is like SBC fodder for the future. I reckon you could stick this guy into SBC for Prime R9 or someone like that. For anyone else, it's pretty pointless. It's a pointless SBC. It really is. I'd buy this card off the market or something like that. But if you wanted a JJ Okocha, by all means, get a JJ Okocha if you're a fan. Or like Bolton Wanderers, Paris Saint-Germain, Fenerbahce, even Hull City. I never even knew he was at Hull City at one point. But if you're looking for a player like that, JJ Okocha is your man. And your rating was a 7.0. Like I did say at the very start, over 2,000 votes and counting. There's still a lot of time for this rating to go down or up or sideways. I mean, there's a lot of time. But right now, he's getting a 7.0 from you guys. Division's ready. I don't know, man. He scored 6 and 6 in divisions. I could get a player at Cam that can do a lot better than that, so I don't reckon he's fully division ready. Champs ready. If you can't hack it in divisions, you can't really hack it in champs. Similar players, we got Dembele 5-star skills, Mahrez 5-star skills, and Neymar also 5-star skills, just because they got 5-star skills and they feel very similar on the dribble. As if you move like Dembele to Cam, you'd be similar to JJ Okocha. Move Mahrez to Cam, similar to JJ, and the same about Neymar. So lads, that's where I'm going to wrap up this review. Hope you have enjoyed. Now in the description below today, in the comments, I want to hear from you. Which player, and it could be any player in the game, do you want review next? And you will have a say in the rating as well at the end of the video, like you've seen today, over on Twitter at Marshall89HD. And that's going to be a wrap, lads. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, once again, bring that hype, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and as always, I will catch you all next time.